Inspire with Nendrix, the foundation.
Hey, Embracing Arms community, this is Dr. Danielle Hairston with Your Best Life, and I'm coming back to you with another 5-minute quickie. So I signed up about a year ago to this mentor-mentee kind of portal, and what they do is they find a match based on your background and qualifications and your interests, and pair you up with a mentee who's interested in getting coaching or guidance from you from a variety of different areas and concerns. And so over the year, I probably have had about 6 mentees, and I just recently got another one earlier today. And this particular mentee graduated from college about 2 years ago and has been desperately trying to find a job. Her career, her idea, career, and have been having the toughest time trying to do that, and just is completely confused as to why. And so, I sent her a few prompt questions, asking her some things to kind of figure out, what's going on. It's been 2 years. Where did you graduate from? Blah, blah, blah. And so after talking to her and asking her to send me her resume and cover letter, it became crystal clear why she wasn't getting the responses that she was looking for. And I came to you with a 5-minute quickie before talking about resumes and cover letters. And but I just wanted to come back to you to follow up with that. So here's the thing, when you're in school, your coursework is teaching you the theory, right? You are mastering the information that is in those textbooks, and you are being taught the theory related to that subject matter. In some cases, like maybe fine arts, you may be hands-on, right? Fine arts and, acting and music and things like that, art and painting, you may have more opportunities to put that theory into practice because of the nature of the program. But when you're talking about social sciences, you typically are in the classroom doing theory because they don't have people in your classroom where you can test your theory in terms of, I don't know, if you're going to school to be study sociology, they're not bringing in people from the community so you can practice your, sociology skills on. If you're trying to go to school to be a therapist, they're not bringing people into your classroom so you can practice your therapeutic kind of skills on. Now, they'll give you opportunities to practice some of the theory with each other in the classroom, but really being able to put that theory to practice in an internship is something that we should be doing more of. So I'm always encouraging my students that, you need to take advantage of opportunities that's going to give you a platform to practice your skills. If there's a career that you're interested in, you need to find out about that early. You don't wait to the last minute. Unfortunately, with this young lady, she wants to go into a field that she has absolutely no experience. She meets the very basic minimum requirement, and that's the degree, but nothing further than that. And so if you are in college right now and your freshman year, your sophomore year, and you're really thinking about what is that ideal position that you want, you need to be actively pursuing internships and opportunities right now to put some of that theory to practice so that you can begin building your resume so that you can strengthen your competitiveness when you graduate. You cannot wait until the end. You need to ask questions from your professors. You need to ask questions from potential mentors. You need to find out those people who are already in the field. What is it that they're looking at? You need to look at current positions that are already posted for that ideal dream job and look at the requirements. Like, what are these positions asking as a basic requirement for the position? And if you can't take those requirements, form a question from those requirements and respond to those requirements, actively respond to it based on what your experience is, that means you're not ready for the position. You're not qualified for the position. If you cannot respond to all of the requirements of that posting, then you are not ready for the position. You don't have enough background and experience for that. And so spend the next 2-3 years while you're in college trying to build that skill. So if it's a skill about knowing the different behavioral models that's needed to help modify a particular person's or a child or an adolescent or an adult's behavior, then you need to understand what those models are. You need to be able to practice it, and you need to be able to get positions and internships that will allow you to do that. If it's asking you about conflict management, you need to figure out and position yourself in such a way that you can actually practice conflict management. If it's asking you to, you need to know how to, do plumbing, you need to position yourself to participate in things that's going to help you learn how to be a good plumber. You can't wait until you graduate and now you're trying to compete with other people who've actually taken advantage of internships to do that. So if if you're thinking about that now, this is the time to take advantage of that. Take advantage of those portals, Indeed, LinkedIn, all of those platforms, Handshake, whatever you guys have available to you to take advantage of internships. And as a reminder, there are some internships that are paid, and there are some internships that are not paid. And just because they're not paid doesn't mean that they're not good internships. They just happen to not be paid internships. And so choose the internship that's going to give you the most relevant experience that's going to strengthen your competitiveness. Because as a college student, we can't afford to pick and choose your internships based on if they pay or not. You might need to look at the ones that's going to give you the greatest experience and strengthen your competitiveness. So that's just my 5-minute quickie. Don't know if that helped anyone, but that was some of the messaging that I shared with her. And hopefully that we can get, over this hurdle for her so that she can get the position of her dreams. So get prepared. Get prepared now. Don't wait till the last minute. So that's my 5-minute or more quickie. Go out in the community and continue to embrace someone because they're waiting on you. While you're out there, make sure you cover up. If you're not concerned about your own health, be concerned about other people's, and continue to live your absolute best life.
My Lacasa boy, this is my residence. My prescription boy, this is my medicine. The world can be sickening, living in house resemblance. Not to mention the media's effort to keep us in the most simplistic state of mind. Lowest age bracket committing the highest rate of crime.